Good day. Good morning. It is morning here and I am not long out of bed, so I'm feeling a little bit dusty. Didn't drink or anything last night, but just didn't have very good sleep. I think the full moon was being a full moon. Anyway, that's not very interesting, is it? But what I wanted to show you this morning is all of the edible trees I guess we've got on we've never called this place property, but just like in our yard, because I think we're on a quarter of an acre, a third of an acre. I'm not even sure actually, but mum and dad bought this, I don't know, mid 80s, I suppose, early 80s, and they built it, built the house and developed the land, and everything that's on here they planted, so that's quite sentimental, I suppose. But we've got a lot of fruiting trees. Some of them are producing better than others, but I want to show you them this morning. So I'd love it if you join me, grab your cup of tea or your coffee, or maybe you're having a beer and watching this in the afternoon, or maybe you're just having a glass of water. I don't really care. I'm having my cup of tea because I can't function without it. But follow along and join me for my garden tour of all of my fruiting trees. So this is a pecan tree. I can't say we've ever had too many nuts off it because the cockatoos will come down and have a crack at it, which doesn't bother me because they need to eat too, but Dad used to lose his mind over it and chase them away. But we cut it down, or we definitely lopped it a couple of years ago because it was just getting too big and was putting leaves everywhere, but it's really recovered. So this is actually the best it's ever looked. So maybe we will actually get some pecan nuts from it. All right, moving along. What else do we have? Okay, so this is our sad little mango tree. It used to be really big, but it's very old. I can't say we've ever had too many mangoes off it because the possums and the fruit bats will get to it first. This was actually just looking like a stump for quite a while, but my mum and brother decided that they wanted to revive it and protect the young shoots, and it's actually started to grow some leaves back, so who knows, maybe we'll actually get some mangoes off it. We found that letting trees get too big, it just means that you can't actually retrieve any of the fruits, so having them at a more manageable size makes much more sense. Okay, just moving right next door, this is a Tangelo tree. This puts out heaps of fruit. I swear a lot of these trees are like older than me, but let's zoom in a little bit. This tree is just going great. Gangbusters. Just a citrus. Really healthy, really happy. All right, let's move next door. This is called a Chinese raisin tree. I don't understand it. This was another tree that Dad liked. I don't get what part of it is edible. Again, we cut this down because it was too big and we just wanted it to be a bit more manageable. If anyone knows anything about Chinese raisin trees, let me know in the comments. Okay, we'll keep going. This is an orange tree, I believe. Some kind of citrus. Again, very established, very happy. It's got lots of new fruit, ready for the next season. So happy with that one. And then just next door, we have a macadamia tree that, as you can see, it's got quite a few macadamias on it. I can't say we've harvested too many of them because we do have a lot of possums and I don't know, whatever's knocking it down. Actually, a lot of the crazy weather will knock the nuts down. As you can see, it knocks them down prematurely, so they don't actually get a chance to ripen. But maybe if we put a little bit more effort into collecting them, we might actually get a decent harvest. So that's just another macadamia tree right there. So we've got 2 of them here. I'll try to just focus on the trees that are in the ground, otherwise it'll get a little bit hectic. So we'll ignore Mr. Finger Lime here. See ya. Compost bin, I was just trying to give it water this morning. What else? Oh, okay. We've got an olive tree, which is quite big. We did get a lot of olives fruiting last year. Can't say we did anything with them. I think it's kind of goes to show, like, you do need to be regularly investing time into maintaining these big trees and then making the most of their harvest. I've just noticed there's a little bird's nest up there. That's cute. I don't think there's anything in it currently, but I don't see anything. That's nice, a bird's nest. Trees provide more than just what humans need, so it's nice to have big trees. Speaking of big trees, we've got the mulberry. So mulberries live in the chook yard, and really their main function at the moment is providing really good shade through the summer. As you can see, they've created a nice thick canopy, and it's really cool in here through the summer because it gets bloody hot in Queensland, and the chookies need that shade. What are you doing? Just standing there like a weirdo. You okay? Chook chook. You just stick up your butt. You need to wash your butt, actually. My stupid chooks. I think I realized why these ones, they have dirty bums. But I think it's because in their house, excuse me, I have a roost for them, but the white chooks have decided to sit up on top of the nesting boxes, so they just sit and roost in there. And because chickens poop all night, she's just sitting in her own poop. These ones are like super derp. They're not smart at all. Excuse me, out of the way, look out. Alright, what else have we got around here? We try to have a lot of just native bird feeding trees. So this is some kind of bottle brush that the birds like to eat. So in the middle of this garden bed, it used to be a custard apple tree, and because in Queensland we get hectic fruit fly, we just couldn't ever get decent fruit off it. But it took up basically this whole area, and yeah, we decided to cut it down, and now we have the garden beds. So it was a bit bittersweet because that was a plant. It was a tree that Dad loved, or tried to love. I don't think it loved him back. All right, let's keep going. Miss Fluffy here, just chilling. I think she's a bit out of sorts this morning. Okay, I don't want to go back into the chook run, but that is a lemonade in there, a lemonade citrus tree. Again, fruit fly in Queensland, massive pain in the ass. There's an olive in there as well. I think we've got probably too many trees to look after properly, because that's certainly neglected. This is my dragon fruit. I've had this for quite a few years. It's not really doing anything. It's kind of annoying me. Like, she's looking healthy, but she's never flowered. If you've got any tips for getting the dragon fruit to flower, please let me know, because I know that you're supposed to like stake it and put it on a stand thing, but I figured, like, how do they grow in the wild? I'm sure they just grow up a tree. Like, this has got something you can grow on. Anyway, it's my pathetic little dragon fruit. Okay, so this is also looking pretty pathetic. This stump, I need to cut down that dead wood, but this is actually a native mulberry. So it's like a bush tucker plant, very different to the other mulberry we have, but I just like to have some variety and have some native plants for native animals. So that used to be going really well. I don't know, it had a hard time and then just died off at the top, and she's growing back at the bottom. So hopefully that'll continue. Over here, yep, straighten up, buddy. We're going over here. Okay, that is a Brazilian cherry. I don't mind the fruit off that. The birds like it, so we'll just leave it for the birds, I suppose. This is a Lilly Pilly. Lilly Pilly has taken a beating over the last couple of years with hectic weather. Quite a few branches broke off. As you can see, we did give it a trim, but probably needs some of those limbs tidied up. But again, it's creating nice shade, and it is a perch for a lot of the bird life around here. This is another olive tree that used to be quite big, so it used to sort of take up all this space, but we had it cut down. And these are just the stumps sprouting again because we didn't move it quickly enough. So that's someone else's problem for now. What else? Oh, he's up, my little girl. What are you doing? Hello. Oh, where have you been? Oh, I just love you so much. Yeah, you're interrupting, but that's okay. She's finally off the nest. This is the first day that she's decided to stop being clucky. So she's like, I need to catch up on all my adventures and snacks. Anyway, maybe she'll come for a walk with me. This is the black Sapote. Now, this used to be like way taller, but we did cut it probably by half, and it has exploded again. I really like it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it originates, let's just go broad and say South America, but it is a chocolate pudding fruit, and it's pretty cool. Like, it's laden. Actually, kind of not at the moment. Probably missed a few of them because the bats absolutely go to town on it. I don't think there's any even. There's fruit on it. I did pick a lot this year. I gave away a lot. Yeah, another big tree providing a lot of shade, and who knows who lives in there. It's a cool tree. Keep going. So this is my sad little native raspberry. They grow prolifically in the wild. It's not having a good time here. I'm not sure who planted it right next to the edge, but it just keeps growing onto the lawn and then getting mowed. And we also had some flowers develop on the ends, on the tips, but something ate it. So either possums or rats. So I was really excited to see little flowers, which means fruit. That didn't happen. So whatever. This guy is a fig. And these little bastards, where are you? That's a fig beetle. So that is responsible for chomping up all the leaves, and it makes lots of babies. Having said that, it's covered in fruit. Like, lots of fruit on it. Every year we say we're going to net it and cover it completely to try to keep these stinking beetles and its babies off it, but it doesn't happen. That's okay. So this is some kind of apple. I don't know. I think it has produced little tiny baby apples at some point. Just going to show you. Scruffy's going to charge this bird, I betcha. This little peewee. Scruffy tries to pick on things that are smaller than her. Because the nature of birds, they love a pecking order. Anyway, apple, it just got riddled with fruit fly, so that didn't work. So Scruff is now going to make a nest today. Now that she's off the nest, she's just going to get into mischief. Little turd. Alright, what else? These are obviously, well, maybe not obvious, but these are some banana trees. I don't know how many we've actually harvested. Again, we have a lot of possums and a lot of fruit bats around here, so a lot of them just get munched up. It's one of the beehives. This is a grapefruit. Looking a bit worse for wear. Not very happy. Probably needs some love and attention. But you're not gonna get it from me. Behind it, you can see that's a pawpaw. Hard to get to those fruit before the fruit bat. So, and also we've got two beehives, one there and one right next to it. So it can be a bit of a challenge trying to get in and get any of the fruit. This is another citrus. I think it's an orange. Maybe it's, I'm gonna go with orange. Let's go with that. Cute. Okay, so we had this awesome avocado tree that I'm not sure, maybe it came up from seed probably 20 years ago. And because it's literally sitting right on the boundary, and this fence is not super tough, and it was also filling up the gutters with its leaves, it did get a hectic haircut, but it actually produced really nice avocados. And there's a lot of blue-banded bees around this morning. That's nice. They love whatever this thing is. You see it? Where is it? I can hear it. I can't see it. There it is. So they're pretty cute. They're one of our native bees. They're a solitary bee and they just look after themselves. I've actually got a blue banded bee tattoo on my arm. It's so cute. I don't know if you can hear them. They're pretty shy. Just trying to put the microphone next to it so that you can hear them properly. Anyway, avocado. Who knows? It might grow back. Don't know. Moving along. Okay, so this is where we get the bin, so it's a bit messy, but God, my zoom is so bad. Just chill zoom. Yes, okay. So this is called a Jabuticaba, I believe. Now, and I also believe, I think it could be Brazilian. Let's go broadly and say South America. But it's a really cool tree, and that the fruits will grow on the trunk. However, I think there's a possum that lives in there, and we used to get lots of fruit from it, but I think I pulled off one this year. But whatever, they need to eat as well. But yeah, if you can get your hands on one of these trees, they are quite interesting. Like, the fruit will literally just be stuck onto the sides of the trunk. So that concludes our edible tree or edible plant. Let's go with tree because I've got lots of other things to show you, but that will have to be in another video. Yeah, I've done a full circuit of the yard, and those were all the trees that we've got growing here. 40 plus years have gone into this yard, so it'll be a sad day when we have to move out, but it's nice to have this on record now. If you want to see all of my other culinary and herbal medicinal plants that I have got growing, not just me, we have got growing here, then yeah, like and subscribe, and you can check out my next video where I show you that.